Hello, I am IceBeast and welcome back to Rome 2 Total War. Sorry, I got distracted. We are trying to chase down this navy, which I don't know what they're doing, but they are trying their best to outmaneuver us. And I don't think that's actually succeeding for them. I'm gonna come down this way, I think, through these islands. And then I'm going to recruit. Let's get one artillery and a pair of light artillery and a scorpion. What do we got here? Egyptian Navy sailing north. Where are you gonna go? I don't know where you're gonna go, considering that my navy can intercept you next turn, unless you go out this way, but odd. Anyway, we've already retaken we take Paratonian last turn. I would like to bring this army in to fight into this battle as well, you know, to start helping with this direction of the war. But we're gonna be a little bit slow on that. I apologize for cutting last episode short, by the way, which I was trying to say. Mainly, my wife came home and I wanted to talk to her, so that's why that happened. Get 4 units of hoplites. It's a good... Get the good initial base of the army. Enemies of Circle. Is that what that said? The enemies of Circe. Or Circe. I don't know how you pronounce it, but that's what that says. Alright, cool. So yeah, we'll come around and hit Samander with this army. Unfortunately, the only way to go is this way. The city is partly over the river, though, so that's good. Not happy that Parthia has extended so aggressively this way, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. Meanwhile, can we actually engage this army? No, we could go as far as this area. So I'm going to bring this army down here as a deterrent on this side. This army is here. I believe they've been slowed. This army I also believe does not have a huge set of options available to them. Alright, well, I think we're just going to end our turn here and see if a battle is joined anywhere. Egypt, I believe, is like second in movement. So that's what I thought, that they might come around to try to engage this navy. But I can retreat, and that's the overall goal. And I don't think the navy has enough movement left to engage us. And by doing that, they had to take themselves out of fast navy or whatever it is, and thus we may be able to. I'm not going to war with Media Atropane. I've told you this, guys. Media Atropatene, I think is how it's pronounced. But yeah, I can't go to war with Media Atropatene until.
There is little honor in sitting as a spectator. I ask in humility.
I know you want me to join the war, but I also can't afford to join your war either. Parthia has a very strong force. Until I get at least another army in the north, I'm not joining that war. So yeah, I don't know what you're thinking, guys. Should be able to finally hit this army. Whose army is this that's coming towards me over here, by the way? Oh, another Persian army. Well, I got the money, so take the money. Faction joins war. Syracuse against Libya. Quartermaster report. Inspired populace. Military sabotage attempt. Oh, we can cross here. Interesting. Where did that guy go? Interesting. Well, can we kill you? Not likely. Where did that guy go?
My sword is yours.
So yeah, these guys are in a raiding stance, I believe.
We hunger for battle.
Raiding. Costs 50% of forces total movements. Reduce upkeep, increase morale, reduce public order, reduced growth. Interesting. Alright, well I'm going to bring this army across this river. And then into your lands. That's Parthia, not Persia. There is a sizable Persian army here. Alright, I'm gonna bring you around. Down and around.
How can I serve you?
I'm also going to bring you up along this way to see if we spot an enemy agent. Not an Asian.
There is more I could do.
There's enough Parthian armies up here that I don't want to risk fighting them at the moment. This would cost more food, would give me butt ton more wealth. So I say we do it. Is this the Egyptian army? Okay, so we're finally gonna take this Egyptian army out.
To victory!
We're gonna have to do it on Media Atropatene soil, but auto resolve. Yeah, I did violate their territory, and but I needed to.
Advance. Ready for further orders.
All right, cool. So what I want to do is, yeah, we'll do this. All right, cool. And then I want to bring this army
Ready for orders.
back northward. And the reason we're coming back up this way is I don't know where or if additional Persian forces are going to show up, and I want to be in a position to combat them. So we're gonna bring this army sort of up into this area. Maybe have it sit in Edessa as its like home, especially because that army has been defeated, and now we can defeat this army. Again, I'm just gonna auto resolve. Enslave the captives. I don't know how you actually were able to not just get totally destroyed in that engagement, but auto resolve. Don't need to fight all these battles out that are clearly victories. We'll release these captives. And we'll get this army back out of the worst desert in the world. No, the worst desert in the world's over here. I apologize, actually. This is just the Sinai. And bring it in this way that it can now start to help moving against these other guys. So that's something that we will be seriously considering. On the next turn, I think I'm going to enable forced march and have you come into here. You definitely need increased cavalry presence. Okay, so that one reduces cost. I think I would have preferred the one that allowed me to move further, but alright, so we've defeated them. That's good. We now have, you can be upgraded to even more awesome. Cool. And then I want you to recruit one more unit of regular pikemen, 2 units of Thessalian cavalry, and 1 unit of citizen cavalry. Actually, I'll replace that with 1 unit of Tarentine cavalry. Yeah. Did you get your recruits? No, you didn't. But you should be able to engage this navy now that's been coming through this part of our territory. Can we get back to the view we had before? Oh, that's a bitch. And no, I don't want to engage that navy. This other navy, however, is still not within range, which is also frustrating. We have no money. Very interesting. Well, we're going to end our turn and wait till the next turn to see if something happens. So they keep chasing after this navy, which I keep retreating with. And it's going to go into dock, right? No, almost into dock. There's a Parthian army near Sinope, or Parthian navy near Sinope. This is why I don't want to be engaged against Parthia, as well as against the armies I am currently arrayed against. So that's why I'm rejecting all their pleas for all the shit that they want me to do. Goddamn Etruscans, taking forever. Cyprus still exists. At some point they won't, but right now they still exist. I think the army in Peritonion can move. Alright, so they're engaging me. I actually took some significant damage to several of my units. I can't retreat. It's 1,800 men, mostly spearmen and slingers, and then their reinforcements are cavalry with some more slingers. Alright, well, let's fight this out on the battlefield. We have 2 units of Thessalian cavalry and 2 units of citizen cavalry. This will be an interesting battle. Alright, let's fight this battle on the battlefield. We are the defender. It's too bad my troops took some damage at some point, but that's okay. I think this is a winnable battle. I don't think it is a won battle. I think it is a winnable battle. So we're going to try to win it. Alright guys, I've got my forces arrayed here. I'm just going to back these guys up just a little bit. But yeah, we are arrayed in a pretty standard formation for me. Except for my horses, which are a little bit more disarrayed than I normally would have them. These horses are going to become incredibly critical to this battle because I need to hit these guys hard. Unfortunately, this reinforcement army has significant horsemen. And I don't think there's anything I can do to really hide my horses. I'm going to bring group 3 down here at full speed, though. I have to be able to hit the enemy missile troops hard. Otherwise, my formation is a not as good formation. And the reason is that my missile troops are slightly further out of range than their missile troops. The reason I do this is because this protects my missile troops from enemy forces, and I have these units of hoplites and cavalry on the flanks to really try to help that out. But I need to hit their missile troops as hard as I basically can to have a realistic chance of doing anything against them. So we'll see if we actually get stealthed in here, and we do, which means we might be able to move all the way over into these trees at some point. It's weird that it gives me like a different selection bar every time. Because I didn't actually leave it at the right grouping. That's fine. Now I'll lock it. So we'll see if we get cover in here. That'd be really good. The other thing we want is our ballistae to be able to do its thing. I'm going to turn them onto explosive round. Hopefully that does some morale damage, but this is a easily losable battle, I would say. So are you gonna get stealth mode in here? Yes, you do. You both have stealth. Okay, good. That's actually good for us. It's not great, but it's good. Are you in range yet? Now, I purposely positioned my army as far away from them as possible so that they would have to move far to engage us. And it's really far for their reinforcement troops. But I do think that Persia has a very good chance of winning this battle. I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. This is the line to gain. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Nice, right into the heart of their cavalry. Very nice, I like that. Anyone getting hit? So now they're moving at speed, which is fine. Ah, nice. Nice. Doing damage. Some of these guys get up, which makes me sad, but... Ah, that was a good hit. Good solid hit. The enemy horse skirmishers are returning this way. What's your minimum range? There's your outer range. Oh, our troops are right at the front of your minimum range. Interesting. Then these guys are moving to flank.
Commander. Double time.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
I know. We need to hit these slingers at some point here.
Our general is under attack.
Enemy spearmen are moving directly to engage my cavalry. So I need these guys to charge. I need these guys to adjust. Yeah, fire at something further away. Okay, so the cavalry needs to come this way. This is fine. Our general needs to come over to this side and help out. For dodge ram. I know I say that every time, but it reminds me of it every time. What do we got here? More enemy spearmen coming in. All right, we need to bring this cavalry in now. No, not you. I want you to come in and hit these guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
This is fine. The battle's going okay. You gotta get in here faster. Oh, and this cavalry needs to... Group 2 needs to disengage. Yes, get hit. There we go. This is exactly what we needed. But these are spear cavalry. Okay, they're not like European heavy cavalry, which would be odd because this is, you know, the wrong time for European heavy cavalry by probably 5,000 years. But why have you guys not killed all these guys yet? Get in against these guys. Okay, the battle hasn't gone horribly wrong yet. You guys need to get out of here and possibly into here. No, get in here.
Our men flee the field of battle.
Of course they do. That's not a huge surprise. How is this not done yet? Yeah, charge right into these guys. The more of these guys we take out, the better. Come on, let's go. Now hit these guys. Come on. You gotta get out of this maw. Good. Alright, so these guys need to reform. Good. Our flanks are holding for now. Pike infantry reform. Are you gonna charge into me? God damn it, this Thessalian cavalry needs to get over here. Away from these guys. Yeah, make these guys chase you around indefinitely.
The enemy general is dead.
Oh, that's good. That's good that the enemy general is dead. Swing around. What do we got here? Slingers? Oh, you're fucked.
Citizen cavalry.
That horse died. Yep. Get out of there. Move in against these guys. Keep hitting all of these guys if you can. The more of these guys we hit, the better off this battle is going to go for us. You guys have to engage these guys directly in the rear. Meanwhile, our own guys have taken a pretty bad beating. Which is a problem, but it is a thing. You guys gotta get out of here. Yeah, keep these spearmen just terrified.
Our general has fallen.
Oh, that's bad. Got hit by a goddamn, that sucks. He got hit by a goddamn, arrow, too. One of these things. A slinger. I'm decimating all their slingers. And the one unit of slingers remaining is the one that gets these guys. You guys need to form up here. You guys need to target this guy. Our cavalry's doing a great job, though. I think this battle is won, even though our general's dead, but their general's dead too, so that's good. So they broke.
The battle is turning in our favor.
No, the battle's already turned in our favor. It isn't turning in our favor. Oh, yep, this battle's over. It's not quite over yet, but it's about to be over. We're going to ride down everybody we can. That worked out great, guys, though. Yeah, I'm definitely going to decimate as much of this force as I possibly can. I don't think the Royal Peltasts are the greatest of units to use. They're really, really good combat forces. But I don't think they're the best. I don't think they're the best non-combat forces. I mean, anti-missile forces. I think the foot companions might be the right way to go. It's too bad that the general died, though, because that means we don't gain any general experience. Actually, can you stop killing your own cavalry? Alright, let's see if we can get those guys as well. Trying to get everybody, because any remnants that escape are going to be people we're going to have to end up fighting again, so why not try to get them all now? And that's why having more cavalry is really nice. Alright, the recording accidentally stopped. I don't know if I accidentally stopped it or if I ran out of disk space. I still have some disk space though, so I'd be surprised if that was what happened. But all you missed was like 4 more seconds before I decided to end the battle. So we're going to end the battle. This was considered a close victory, even though I would consider this to be just a magnificent victory. I don't know why I couldn't say that. Alright, sorry about that. I had to cough, and I think I was able to take care of that. Our victory here should allow me to take Samander. Now, I just saw something coming from the south. Somebody is ready to command, which I think is this guy. And we're going to give him foot companions. Looking at the different stats, yeah, I think foot companions are real good at. Yes, the rail peltasts are ridiculous, but I think I'm going to use foot companions, partly because it also gives them a really good position in the line for them to go on. Now, the first thing I need to do is find out what was coming from the south here. There's an army down here, and I need to scout it out. Okay, so it's a tiny Persian army. Now, if can I take the city? I can. It's a relatively easy battle. I think I'm just going to auto-resolve it. 73% of my force remaining. Also make these armies even weaker. We will occupy this settlement. Drives those guys off. I'm assuming I don't have enough left to actually hit those guys, so we won't. Upgrade your horses. Upgrade your armor and everything. Alright, cool. So that's good. That has effectively ended the threat of Persia from the north. Now, there's still the threat of Persia from the east. And the threat of Persia from the west. And the threat of Parthia from the west, if the Parthians decide they want to get involved. So these guys sailed to here, and then they sailed away. Okay, and I want you to sail into here now. This should be fine. And at which point I can continue to get you more forces. So we'll recruit you some units, the ones I wanted in the first place. Alright, cool. What happened to that navy? Nothing so far. That's an Athenian army. Just get a forced march on, so that will allow me to get across this way with this army, across the Nile. That's good. Out of curiosity, I could hire nothing of interest. Okay. This is an Athenian army. I think I want to get towards Petra, so we'll head back towards Petra with that army. I do think this army will no longer force march. No, we're not raiding either. And we're going to sit in Edessa. That puts us in a relatively good position there. We have ended the conflict with Persia in the north. I don't think Persia has... Parthia, wow, has expanded way down here. Parthia is huge, apparently. Like, gigantic. This is all Parthian territory. This is Persia, 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 Persia. So what I think, I mean, my next obvious war is against Medria Atropatene, which I might join when the time is right. What I'm going to do is see first... Interesting. This gives me what? More ammunition, increased recruitment slots in all provinces. That's interesting. This gives me better things for everybody. Let's get this one because it's super cheap. But what I'm going to do is actually, I think I'm going to peace out Persia. And the reason I think I'm going to do that is... If I get called into a war against Media Atropatene, I believe I don't have to fight Persia. So I think, yeah, I'm going to...
You have my attention. Now,
peace treaty.
try to charm, wheedle, or cajole. For those, pain is...
Make client state? Yeah, that's unlikely. You don't want a peace treaty? Wow, that's interesting. You're heavily losing the war and you don't want a peace treaty. Is it because you have this navy here? And then the problem is that none of these are actually on the... Oh, I guess you can't actually build boats in here. So the only boats you can have are ones with troops on them. Oh, that's interesting. Parthia continues to march quickly. This is an army of Media Atropatene. Assassination, no. Military subversion. Yeah, let's assault the patrols. This army can't go anywhere. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. Awesome. Do you have any more movement, by the way? No, that was like literally your last movement point. Alright, well, we still have this war against Egypt that we are taking part of. Egypt has this small army in Cyrene, and then we can head down to Ammonium. I think I'm going to bring this army south to Ammonium, and then have this army next turn move to here. But first I'm going to upgrade these troops. Yeah, get those upgrades. Cool. Then I'm going to bring this army down this way. There appears to be nothing defending Ammonium, so we'll just take that. Auto-resolve. Yep, give me your stuff. So we have taken this land without any difficulty at all. Navigator, we're not an admiral. Upkeep for non-mercenary units becomes cheaper. Increased replenish rate. Kind of want to get that increased replenish rate of troops. Or maybe I want to get the reduced upkeep. Let's make them cheaper. Yeah, let's make our troops cheaper. So next turn we'll want to head for Agylla, I guess. And this army will march through Parthenon. There's a possibility that they attack us in Parationon with this navy. That would suck. But I'm going to bring this navy down as insurance. Ammonium. We will convert you into a shrine. Wow, we have a ton of food all of a sudden. Let's convert you to a shrine of Zeus. And we'll make you... We'll upgrade you food as well, which gives us even more food. Food, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you stay alive. Alright, this is where we're going to end the episode, though. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. On the next episode, we... probably going to finish off Egypt, if I had to guess. The Egyptians are losing to us badly. We're going to control much of this. And considering that Athens is our client state, we're going to control much of basically all of Egypt between us and Athens. With that all being said, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.